There's also another video game that's going to be introducing AI.
Which one?
Sims 4.
Oh, okay. I'd play the fuck out of that.
Okay, man, I'm gonna be making serial killers in that. I'm sure, like if you put an AI on one of the characters, but then you also can give it commands and like put it in a room with nothing.
It would go nuts.
Yeah, it would go crazy, and then release it and see what it does. Like
In Sims.
this is terrible. This is
You're
horrible.
giving him way too much power now.
This is way too much power with
when-
simulation, bro.
When you give
Everybody's
AI
gonna
to
feel like
simulation, you become God.
What if we're a video game?
How long?
Are we the video game? Are we in the simulation?
We're one of the planets.
We're the most basic podcast ever now. Or is this a simulation? That's what everyone makes fun of podcasters for, bro. We finally made it.
Oh, yay!
Did y'all know that what is it? Ranking of Kings, the Treasure Chest of Courage is coming out.
It's already coming out again?
Yeah, but it's like it's not picking up where it was, right? Like at the end of what we were getting, it's like in the middle of his training with what's his name? Daida?
Yeah.
The really
That
like,
one brother?
pompous-
Yeah, the,
Yeah.
the
boy.
pompous.
Yeah, him. It's like in the middle of his training and
Like
the
before he goes back to the castle? To
Yeah,
fight?
yeah.
Oh, it's like right there.
Yeah, so it's like
Okay.
it's
Interesting.
stuff from the manga that we didn't see, but like
Oh.
Okay.
I didn't know it got shown in the manga.
it's just
Oh.
not picking up further on.
That's weird, huh?
A little bit, but I mean,
Is it the same art style? Does it
isn't-
look the same?
Isn't JJK doing it?
JJK,
Aren't they doing like a flashback, and then they're gonna pick up?
where they left off? Technically, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because the flashback, well, the flashback is in order to introduce a certain character
Yeah.
and to give you context on another character, basically, right?
Yeah.
It's like those are the main two things that this flashback does. And then once you're done with that flashback, then it goes right into like the main thing, or right into the main thing, and then you kind of see why they're doing.
Well, I figured
why they're
I
doing
knew
what
there
they
was gonna be a flashback because I saw they like released the character designs and it's like younger versions of them.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but it's cool getting to see Gojo like not super powerful right away, kind of like seeing
no,
him
no.
figure out his cursed spirit or
And
whatever.
it's like the 6 eyes technique.
It's pretty dope.
So he was born OP. He just had to work to be OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay. Well, yes, to answer your question, the animation is the same.
Gotcha.
The same
Appreciate it.
animation.
Okay. Good to know.
Appreciate it.
Welcome back to the Anime Alchemist
Oh, we're
Podcast.
recording.
My name is Emery.
My name is Gary.
My name's Martin, and I did not know we were recording.
Episode
Thank you.
87. Appreciate you guys for listening and watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and leave a review.
Yeah, appreciate
Let's
it.
talk about some anime.
There's a lot of
Spoiler
anime
warning
to talk
ahead.
about. Yeah.
Okay. So I have a I don't know if we've ever done this, but I thought it'd be fun, especially because I'm twisted as fuck. What about like an anime what if?
Oh, I love when we do
done
anime
this.
what ifs.
Okay. So actually I have one ready.
All right.
Okay, would you rather have to deal with Lady Tsunade having a blood PTSD moment or Sanji having a nosebleed moment?
Oh God. That's I don't want to deal with either one
God,
of them.
I would rather deal with Sanji because I'm sorry, I'm not about to deal with like that crying from Tsunade.
That one's more traumatic, honestly,
Yeah.
and I would not be helpful in that situation whatsoever.
It's just like now I have to comfort you and like I don't know how I'm supposed to do
Versus
that.
Sanji, you can just kind of be like, bro, knock it off. Like, just fucking go to another room. I don't know.
and
Go
she's-
clean yourself up.
She's ridiculously strong.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you say you do hug her and she's like that's not what she wants.
Oh,
could
she,
just
yeah.
put you in the ground.
No, the first thing I would do is not hug Tsunade in that moment. I would die.
Yeah, Sanji, you can at least hit him. Tsunade's a woman.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay.
Damn, Madara hits women.
Mm-hmm. You know, now I'm not surprised why he wasn't ranked higher.
We don't support.
Yeah.
No,
That's why he wasn't married.
Ha!
He had a thing for Hashirama, let's be honest.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he said it. So glad he said it.
And you said it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's super obvious.
Do you guys might have one off the top of your head?
What if?
Yeah.
You caught me off guard.
Or would you rather? It's more would you
Yeah,
rather?
it was more of a would you rather, yeah.
My bad.
Let's see.
Oh, the what ifs are fun.
I have a good like one side of it, but I need the other side. Like I need a
Oh, I thought of one.
Okay.
Would you rather eat something that Luffy made for dinner?
Uh-huh.
Or would you rather go on a road trip with Zoro as your driver?
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm gonna do the Zoro road trip because you know what?
Mm-hmm.
He might take us to the One Piece, bro.
Oh, honestly,
Yo,
it could work in your favor.
That's a good point.
But
Find
good
some
luck
way to
getting
get
back
lost.
home, my guy.
I got GPS.
That doesn't mean that he's gonna listen to send GPS. Nami literally told him, take a left. Okay, turns right. Like, I don't think
said
that's gonna help.
Go up the stairs, run just past him.
Yeah. Oh man, that'd be a fun road trip though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
horrible
saying.
road rage though.
Oh, dude.
damn.
Zoro would have
We'd
a
have to.
horrible
Oh,
road
dude. We'd have to take his swords and put them in the trunk.
Yeah.
He'd try like
That would not
throw
pass
a
through
slash.
customs at all.
Yeah, I'm guessing you guys are staying in the country. If you try to,
Probably,
if
yeah.
you try to cross borders.
Well, it's a road trip. I'm not trying to go to like Canada, bro.
Oh, okay. I mean, you never know.
And I'm not taking Zoro to Mexico either.
No.
Yeah, no, he'll drink all the tequila.
Drink all the tequila, bro.
He's gonna get in trouble with
Yeah.
the cartel.
100%, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna fuck up the cartel.
No, then he'll
Then
start
now you
working
gotta
for
get rid of
them.
the cartel.
Mhm.
Wait.
I mean, if Luffy's not in this universe, he'd start working for him.
Oh shit.
As long as he
Like,
could.
I'll
be
give
the-
you
He'd be
a
an
bunch of
enforcer.
beer.
Oh my God, would Zoro join the cartel?
Yeah.
They're kind of fucked though. Like, they do more fucked up shit than like the Straw Hats do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure, he's a pirate, but he's not a fucked up pirate.
I mean, we don't know what he does off screen.
Nor do I care to know.
Okay. So you guys brought up Zoro. I have something I want to like. I don't know if you ever have seen this or noticed this ever.
Mm.
Do you ever take into consideration how much Ace's death affected Zoro?
No.
You ever notice that man doesn't smile anymore?
Zoro never smiles anymore.
He used to laugh like a motherfucker.
Yeah, and I
Well,
missed
it's
that.
serious.
Like, 3 times
you know,
skip.
like-
And like he's always like that though.
yeah.
He smiled a little bit in like
I seen him
Fishman
happy.
Island.
Did he?
I think so.
Like
Well, he's
the most
happy to be
happy I've
back
seen
with
him
the
is when
crew.
he sees Luffy.
Yeah, true. Oh, that actually reminds me. Remember in that scene when Zoro was fighting King and he was like saying this is like for my captain and my best friend or something?
Yeah.
Did you guys interpret that as like Luffy and Kuina, or did you interpret it as like Luffy being the captain and the best friend?
Oh shit.
I interpreted it as him being the captain and the best friend.
As Luffy being both the captain and
Yeah.
the best friend?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I interpreted it as Kuina.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense with the Queen, like kind of the flashback. but,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's the ambition. He's like, I don't know. He has the ambition to achieve that. He made that promise. So I feel like fulfilling I guess that makes
Like,
sense.
it could work
Right.
either way. That's the thing. And there's no like, oh, he was definitely talking about her. Like, I think it's cool that you could interpret it as like Luffy being the best friend because low key, like, they've known each other the longest. They've had the most history together now because of he's the first mate, you know, and he's seen where Luffy was at, like, way at the very beginning and what he's accomplished now. I think that like merits, you know, like, and again, what you said, he looked so happy when Luffy came back to Wano and everything.
Yeah.
So I could totally see Luffy being the best friend. But the fact that they inserted like those flashbacks of Kuina and everything kind of made me realize he's probably also talking about Kuina because he made that promise to her.
Context clues.
Yeah.
Was there flashbacks in the manga?
Yeah, 100%. Maybe not as long as in the anime, but they definitely like showed her and everything.
Okay.
So that's why I think it's her. But it's cool that it could be both.
I like that.
Okay, I got one.
Oh god, yeah.
All right. So would you rather? And this like in this situation, I guess just it would be it, but with no pain. So would you rather
With no pain, I'm scared.
your brother be bonded to a suit of armor like Alphonse,
Oh my god.
or would you rather him be like the little girl and the dog,
The suit of armor.
but minus the pain, minus the constant pain
Suit
of
of armor.
existing?
Suit of armor. I'm not doing that. No, we have a dog. No, no.
So you're gonna take away all of his abilities to like actually live. No,
You're gonna
no more
turn-
taste. He loves food.
You're gonna turn
gonna
your
do
little
that to
brother into a
Pablo?
dog,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
into a chimera
but
dog.
He wouldn't feel. It wouldn't be in constant pain. Like that was the one.
So
sad
all
thing
he's,
about
but all he can go around saying is Gary, Gary.
Well, I'm sure you could teach it how to talk more.
That's so fucked up.
Also, I'm not a little girl. I'm highly intelligent. You know, I might, be a little bit smarter than a fucking 5-year-old.
I can't
Wait,
believe I'm
so
having
you
this
want me
conversation.
attached to a suit of armor?
Huh? Oh, no, 100% I'd fuse you with Beppo.
Oh, bet. See, I'd be a chimera. That'd be lit. Like I'd be part animal.
If you guys don't know what we're talking about, we have a cat.
His name
name's
is Beppo.
Picture on here. I have that old picture of him with like the cape. Remember from the old apartment? I love
man.
that picture. Here.
Would you make a chimera with Nexus with me?
Honestly,
Don't be a
I'd
dick and
probably
make it a
put you.
snake.
No, I'd put you in a suit of armor because you would prefer to be immortal.
That's the thing. Immortality.
Even if you didn't feel anything and couldn't taste food, you'd be like, well, I can't feel pain, so I'm gonna do what the
You'd
fuck
be
I
strong as fuck too.
want. That and like think Alphonse, bro. He could brave the winter without any issues, right? He doesn't need to breathe, right? So you could
He doesn't need to
walk
sleep.
down to the bottom of the
Imagine the
ocean.
money you could make.
Hmm.
Just work for that's
you could do whatever
so
you wanted.
horrible though. That
Can I
is,
get like a less clunky suit armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll say like the suit of armor that
Can I get an Iron Man suit of armor?
no.
too OP.
What's the
If Edward knew like how to make one, do you think he could make one?
Yeah.
That's fucking
probably
dope.
yeah.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Do you remember the name of the soldier Sung Jin Woo got? Like that first one with the big sword?
Egress.
Egress. Yeah, like Egress
Yes.
is.
That
Yeah.
one is sick. He's like super sleek, but like still
I get like the feather and the cape?
Yeah.
Down.
with the sword.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so down.
Sign me up.
Sign me up.
Okay. See.
Sorry,
And
I'm
he'd
still-
make me a dog.
Yeah. No. A cat. Catman.
That makes it a little bit better, but
See?
still fucked up. It's like that lion guy. You remember that lion guy in Full Metal Alchemist?
Yeah.
Dude, that reminds me. I know we were talking about the totally not Mark thing earlier, but he made a really good point in that video that I never thought about. Remember the lion guy and the gorilla guy, the chimeras that helped Ed out?
There's
Yeah.
a gorilla.
Bro, like throughout that entire time, Ed kind of like just refers to them as lion guy, gorilla guy, or whatever. But the only character to ever refer to them as like actual people, like with names, was Greed.
Whoa.
Right? And I never noticed that when I watched it the first couple times. And he's like the
They
only
must have
person
been
that
his
actually
people.
humanizes them and doesn't see them as just like chimeras or anything.
Mhm.
Which I think is really cool. And it shows you like Greed was a little bit deeper of a character than you gave him credit
I
for.
mean,
He always wanted
he's
like
He
like
always
a
was.
culmination of a bunch of souls too. So he himself is a monster.
yeah. No,
That's pretty dope.
mm-hmm. God, Greed is my favorite character in that show. He's so cool and so complex.
I do like Greed. Greed's cool.
real quick, because I brought it up, I just want to see if I can jog a memory for you guys.
Mhm.
Because we were talking about Catman. Do you guys remember Catman from Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes. Yeah.
Voiced by Adam
Voiced by
West.
Adam West. Oh man, I forgot about
Who was
that.
also
Man, he just loves
Batman.
cats.
Yeah, man, rest in peace.
And then, like, do you remember in Family Guy, he had a crossbow that shot cats?
He just loves cats.
I forgot about that too.
I guess he got really tired of bats.
Yeah, that's about right. Damn, Adam West was funny as hell. He was great.
They just meme. They meme with him.
They
They put him in
meme him
cartoons and
so
shit.
hard.
It's just like.
But he was cool
iconic.
with it. If not, he wouldn't like voice it.
That's so true.
You know, like,
And he has such an easy voice to, like,
Wow.
super recognizable.
mhm.
Have y'all heard about this like crazy AI shit?
Oh,
This
wow.
like, dude, they're taking like samples from people's voices and putting it into like an AI script reading system,
Yes.
and it will it will read in their voice.
Yeah.
And like they're taking different creators and like different voice actors and combining their voices
And making like a
in
bunch of
the AI
videos
to
and
like
stuff.
make different stuff. And they're even making music.
Oh,
like-
they did one for Drake. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, like dude,
Yeah.
there's an AI Ariana Grande song.
Bro.
Dude, the
And,
crazy
and
thing is
I
that
didn't
they're
know it
good.
was AI. At first I was like then I started scrolling through the comments and it was like people were bitching about it being AI. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought she just dropped some new music.
No, dude. I haven't heard the Ariana Grande one, but the Drake one I heard, and I legit just thought it was a new Drake song. I was like, oh, this definitely sounds like something he'd make. It wasn't bad either. It was pretty good. The beat was good. And then I was reading the comments, and everyone was saying it was AI, and I'm like, no fucking way. And then I checked, and it was. That's scary that they can
That's
just make
uncomfortable.
that now.
Dude, apparently they're also like reviving like dead voice actors
I don't like
to
that.
like have them play in roles.
No, I don't like that.
I mean, I don't either, but like we could keep the
Get
original
OG
Bulma.
Whitebeard.
It's just.
Original Bulma, bro.
I
Yeah,
know, but it's
like-
just like ethically, I don't think that's okay. I don't know.
I mean, it feels wrong so long as like the family and the people involved with the intellectual property are okay with it. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
like if I was a voice actor
Mm-hmm.
and I was like a legendary one and there's this legacy I leave behind and my family they're kind of left with the responsibility of managing this legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So if a project like this came up and all of them are like, no, we're good with this. We actually think that this would be good for us. Like,
Well, at that point, like, I guess it's fine, but I don't know. I'm a very big believer of like let the dead rest. I guess I don't know. It depends. I guess personally, I wouldn't. If it was me, if I was a voice actor, I guess I technically wouldn't care. I'm dead, so like whatever. It's weird. It comes off very greedy sometimes from a company to keep like doing something like that because there is a monetary like perspective that you have to look into. You know what I mean? It's an iconic voice that is well known, and
I agree
You
with
know?
that side of things, but then there's also like the other side of things. Like, okay, the Amazing World of Gumball, the OG voice actor, they changed from that. When they made that swap, a lot of people who like the OG voice actor stopped watching, right? Just because they didn't like the change in the voice.
right.
So it could be one of those things too. Like, God forbid, but say Luffy's voice actor passed away.
I knew he was gonna bring
right?
this up.
And somebody took the role and like they didn't quite live up to it. It didn't, like you could tell it was clunky, like it was just different,
Yeah.
right? But then they had an AI who could do it well, do it properly, and like even if it was like a tool to tune what like the new voice actor does, right?
I think that's
I'd be
something,
okay
like-
with that.
Yeah, I guess. I think it'd be something that if I was in that position, I would want to like talk to the person and have that clear with them. Like say if they have a health condition and like it might end up that way, maybe have that conversation with them and be like, "Hey, this technology is possible. We like I guess like if our company or whatever we decide to go that route, like is this okay with you?" And maybe get their say. Something like that. When possible. Obviously, it's not always possible. You can't predict death. Obviously, sometimes accidents happen or people pass away. But, you know, if you can have that conversation with them and get, like, just they're okay, I think that makes it a little bit better, personally.
Might need to be a thing to add in the wheels for voice actors, just like
Which is really crazy. That's some
Actresses,
Black Mirror shit,
actors.
honestly.
I don't know, man. I'm
Content
over here
creators,
just thinking
like,
about
that's
life's
crazy.
greatest joy.
What?
Money. Sorry.
You know, we're on opposite sides of the table for a reason, aren't we? It's just, it makes sense.
Yeah. And then you got Gary, right?
You got Gary. He's like, no, that makes sense, but you know, you make a good point.
I mean, it can be very profitable. So I agree.
Yeah.
Like,
It is.
look, bro, look, if I was Michael Jackson's family, I would totally be like, yeah, use AI, take everything, even the stuff he never released, take it all, make some music, get me more money.
Hear me out.
Mm.
What if, long after we're dead, this podcast is still going?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, who fucking
and just
knows?
AI our voices forever.
Just like
Fuck it.
Random, topics, it automatically pulls the stuff offline.
finds out what animes are trending and
Oh
stuff.
my god. Okay. Low-key, I might cut this out because maybe I'm curious enough to try that. Actually. Am I gonna free trial and just try to see like replicate our voice because we have recordings of our voices,
Tons of them.
dude. Just for like a test between
Yo.
us, all right?
Yeah.
Because I personally don't care.
Oh, let's try it and see if we can get it to like have Emery say some really fucked up shit, and then we'll just use
How
it
well
as
can it read
blackmail.
Emery?
Yeah, we'll be like,
That's so dangerous.
We'll release
though.
this.
That's what I'm saying. Is like there are some fucked up people out there who could use this technology and just make you like say the most horrendous shit and just get you canceled. And
Well, but then like if somebody released a video of me saying some fucked up shit, I'd just release a bunch more videos of AI generated audio
Yeah,
to prove
yeah.
a point, just saying a bunch of fucked up shit. But like I would make a video streaming on Twitch and just have like the fucked up stuff that Twitch chat pays.
you
for
can't
it to say.
differentiate between the real
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
AI.
It's like you see, it ain't me.
You stupid. Well, that's genius, but fuck.
AI is fun.
Yeah, I don't like this.
It's scary as fuck.
I was talking to some friends actually about it last night. We were talking about like the whole AI thing, and I brought up to them, and I think I might have brought it up to y'all. Like whenever it like Chat GPT started really like making big news and stuff, and everybody started finding out about it. Like I got the feeling that, man, this is probably what it felt like when the internet became like a thing for
Probably.
everybody to kind of use, you know? Where you can just search up something and boom, it's kind of there.
Oh damn! And there's people like us who don't understand how to use it as a fucking tool, and those are the people who are like, "Well, I don't know how to use a computer.
Like
I never learned."
how do you open a
Let's not be
window?
those people, bro. We gotta learn how to use this lots early.
Hey, no, we're still young. We're still young. We're like
No, bro. By
Really losing our
dude,
demographic
dude,
right
5
now.
years. 5 years is gonna get really complicated.
It's gonna
You're
get
right,
so
you're
much
right.
more, bro. That video you sent me, the podcast editor thing, like I had seen that before you sent it, and I tested it at work, and it works exactly like that. You literally set it. It's a plugin that you put in Premiere Pro, right? And you tell it there's exactly 3 people talking with 3 different microphones. We have 3 cameras, and you tell it which camera is on which person, and you tell it I want you to cut it like a medium amount of times, not too many, but not too little. Hit okay, and then it just starts going. And it'll just cut back and forth between all of the different like camera angles while people are talking.
oh shit.
Like it does what takes me hours in like 10 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds.
It does what Sarah's doing for us manually now,
Yeah, exactly.
automatically.
Your job will be replaced. I'm just kidding.
No, but the difference is,
What?
I think it'd be the difference of 3 separate storage.
Oh, for like the
3
video
separate
files.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to do it that way. You wouldn't have like. That's why our system is still better, I think.
Yeah.
But it is crazy. Like for work though, I tested it out and it worked just as well as that video did. And it's scary because I was looking at it and I'm like, holy shit, like that's my job right there, just happening in front of me.
Oh fuck.
You know.
Like, oh god.
But it's cool because like at the same time, it is a really good tool and it helps me work faster. I can get the base edit done and then from there tweak things, add other stuff, add music or whatever, so I can do more. But it's I don't know.
This part of the podcast is brought to you by ExpressVPN. Besides the obvious perks of securing your IP address and protecting your privacy on the internet, ExpressVPN allows you to access streaming services in other parts of the world. For example, can you not access Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Arc? Simply just fire up ExpressVPN, change your IP address to another country that does, like America, and start streaming Bleach on Hulu. Listeners of this podcast will get a special deal, 3 months free when you sign up for a 12-month package and use our link, www.expressvpn.com/The Anime Alchemist. Again, that's 3 months free when you sign up for a 12-month package and use our link, www.expressvpn.com/The Anime Alchemist. This part of the podcast is brought to you by Hakai Culture. Do you guys have phenomenal legs like Gary? Maybe you got some tattoos on your legs like me and you just want to show them off. Best way to do that was Hakai Culture. They have some of the best anime merch on some of the most phenomenal looking designs for shorts for men. You can get anything from the Meta Nomi. You can get
Gama Gama Nomi.
you can get the Goma Nomi. Sakuna. You can get Sakuna's pattern.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a lot of the Demon Slayer ones.
Also, so if you guys want to check that out, you guys can get a 10% off if you use my code Emery13377. Again, that's code Emery13377. I know I told them about this. I don't know if I told you about this. It's a little bit more on track for us. Do you know that they're implementing AI into certain video games now?
No, I might have heard about that, but
Okay, so one of them that they're doing it is it No Man's Sky?
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
No Man's Sky. Yeah.
And No Man's Sky is like a computer generated world video game where it has I think it has 80,000 different worlds in it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna start introducing AI to it.
Yeah.
So all the creatures, aliens, different things that can be interacted with have artificial intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
To
It's
some
a little
degree.
mini universe at this
Yeah,
point.
and they'll start
Teenyverse.
to grow more conscious.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever I know we've binged it, and I know I've probably shown you it, but the Midnight Gospel,
Oh God. Okay.
essentially what he does to go interview, he goes to other worlds.
Mm-hmm.
They're simulations
They're simulations of other worlds, and he just has a podcast interviewing different creatures in these planets and worlds.
What the fuck?
within the simulation, and then he ejects out of it as it falls apart. Pretty much every time.
So SAO.
It's kind of it's crazy.
Kind
It's
of.
crazy.
I mean, we have the VR gear too. That's
Mhm.
not
It's not far.
it's not that far.
Um,
And it's crazy because the year in Sword Art Online is also 2024,
Yeah.
2025, and I'm like, yo, that's next year.
scary.
Yeah, that's really scary.
Minecraft Online went online 2 years ago, technically.
Oh.
Yeah, in the anime.
Damn.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's how close and that's damn, they were not far off.
No. I mean, we've got the No Man's Sky with the AI
Mhm.
thing. We've got a whole world.
So there's also another video game that's going to be introducing AI.
Which one?
Sims 4.
Oh, okay. I'd play the fuck out of that.
Okay, man, I'm gonna be making serial killers in that. I'm sure if you put an AI on one of the characters, but then
Mhm.
you also can give it commands and put it in a room with nothing.
It would go nuts.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
go crazy, and then release it and see what it does.
In Sims.
This is terrible. This is
You're
horrible.
giving him way too much power now.
This is way too much power with
When-
simulation, bro.
When you give
Everybody's
AI
gonna
to
feel like God.
simulation, you become God.
What if we're a video game?
How long?
Are we the video game? Are we in the simulation?
We're one of the planets.
We're the most basic podcast ever now. Or is this a simulation? That's what everyone makes fun of podcasters for, bro. We finally made it.
Oh, yay!
Nope. Every podcaster ever.
Hey, bro, Earth is flat too.
Oh, don't even. Oh,
Hey,
I brought
sent
that
you a
up.
video,
the
it's
other
not.
Yeah, you're right. Earth-chan is not flat.
day.
Mm-mm.
I remember bringing it up the other day to Pablo. Remember when we convinced him that you thought the Earth was flat? And I think it was I don't even know how many episodes in, but maybe the first 10 or so. I think episode 6 or 7. At some point, you were finally like, Pablo, just so you know, I don't think the Earth is flat. And he finally listened to it a week later. He's like, man, fuck Gary. Messing with me.
Hey, bro, it was so funny. We worked together at the time too, so randomly he'd come up and ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
And so you think that, but what about this?
He's so
And I'd
he
have, a
loves the
scientific
deep
reason.
questions. Yeah.
As to how it's debunked, and he's just like, okay.
All right. Gary, whatever.
it was very clear, Paulo, you're a good friend. It was very clear. He was like, all right, I don't believe in this shit, but I guess I'll support him as long as he's not too crazy.
Oh my god, I
Such
love
a
that.
supportive friend.
Yeah, he is.
You're
He
such an
tried to
older
be
brother
nice.
too, honestly. You fuck with him just as much as I do. That's hilarious.
Oh shit.
Just thought I thought
We
the
love
Earth
you,
was flat
Pablo.
For a while,
Love you,
too.
Pablo.
Okay. So you finally watched what is one of the greatest anime abridges ever.
Yeah, I'd say so. That shit was amazing. Sword Art Online.
It's-
SAO abridged.
that is peak comedy. I
I
don't
watched
give a fuck.
I
what
watched it
anybody
really
says.
fast. I watched it at work. I just had it on another monitor. Dude. Okay, and I like this. You mentioned this last time and I didn't really believe you. And to a point, I don't know if I still agree with it, but I can see why. You said that you think Sword Art Online abridged is better than DBZA abridged. Or
Mhm.
DBZ abridged. And I personally still prefer Dragon Ball Z because I know Dragon Ball Z so much more than Sword Art Online. It was still very fresh to me. But Sword Art Online does something very impressive, and is that it fixes so many things that was wrong with the original. It really is a better version of Sword Art Online. versus like Dragon Ball Z, it's like a parody for a while, and then they start like making their own little changes, which I really like. I think they were good changes, you know, or at least creative. But Sword Art Online like fixes my biggest problem with that show. The second half of it, like the whole
Saving.
like with the sister, like the whole kind of incesty trope.
Oh yeah.
Bro, like that was stupid, and I hated that. It was really dumb. There was no reason for that to be a thing. It could have been anything else, and SAO or Abridged fixed that. Instead of doing like the incesty trope, it made it to where she knew like right away that it was her brother, right? And she just thought he was like fucking with her or whatever. But they have just like a really strained relationship from him not being present, not being around, being obsessed with video games and stuff, wanting to live in a different world, like virtual reality, instead of like actually being a brother, right?
Yeah.
And like that makes so much sense because like watch the show, that's what he is as a character. So that would make sense for them to have that weird relationship, and that's what they actually decide to do instead of the weird thing where she has like a crush on him.
Yeah.
Kirito's also the biggest sarcastic asshole there ever was.
Yeah. Like
And it is the best thing whenever he's in a room with any other character.
it's so good. And like she is a sister. She acts more like a sister in the abridged version than the actual show, in my opinion. Like for the first maybe 3-ish episodes, I was still questioning, like, is this actually like her sister or his sister, or like who is she? Because she's not acting like the sister.
Yeah, I thought she was like some kind of like adopted kid that like
Yeah.
her parents died or some shit.
Exactly, because she's so adamant about like, oh, I think I have a crush on him, but like I'm confused and I'm like, wait, isn't he like your brother? Why the fuck do you have a crush on him? And it was just weird, and I hated that aspect
That's
of it.
nasty.
See, that's the one thing about Ero Manga Sensei that it's hard to get past. It's like I really like the manga or the anime, but they're brother and sister, and like even No Game No Life, the brother and sister, like
Oh, they do that there too.
Just that dynamic is kind of weird.
I don't know why they do it so much. Like I've never seen anything done where it's like interesting, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Thousands
not
and
like-
thousands of years of, or I'm sorry, hundreds of years of shitty evolution.
Oh, you know what?
Asians like
The incest, interesting incest, Game of Thrones.
Oh, we do watch Game of Thrones though.
The whole like brand got crippled because of incest, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You
that's kind of
witnessed it
a
happen.
good point, actually. Like, they got away with it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just weird because it's anime, I guess, and people just view
I
it?
know it's weird because it's modern day and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess since Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, House of the Dragons is probably the only thing that could get away with something like that
Yeah.
because it's based off of the story that's been like written and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
even weird in Black Clover, even if it's like kind of that era.
Oh,
Like it's weird, bro.
Yeah.
And see, that's something that I really like hated about it too. Like, oh, stop being creepy. Just
It's a different. It was a different
Stop being
time.
creepy.
It was a
It's
different.
like, bro.
Honey, it
Dude,
was a
it's your
different.
no wonder we
sister.
haven't seen Ghosh in years in the manga, bro. When's the last time you saw him do anything? In
I
the...
don't.
Exactly.
There's gonna be a Black Bull moment. FYI, just because you brought that up. Another 15 days. No new chapter.
Yeah, he's on a 3-week break or something.
It's
Right?
a 4-week.
Oh, yeah,
It's okay.
that's fine.
Boruto.
Oh, that's
They have 3 months, bro.
Have you still been reading it?
Porto?
Mhm.
No. I'm sorry. I've been preoccupied with a different manga.
Oh, I wonder what
Magi.
manga.
Magi, go read it. It's good.
Oh, fucking amazing. Speaking of amazing, do you guys want to talk about that One Piece episode we just watched?
I'm dying to
fuck,
talk
bro.
about it.
Holy shit. It was overwhelming.
There was a lot of pretty pictures.
What a pretty pictures. In a nutshell, yeah. Dude, I love this fight so much. And again,
Oh, yeah.
like I mentioned, I didn't know it was blue fire until we got like a visual of it maybe months later where it's finally colored in with like the official colors. Oh, it was on the volume cover, right? And I saw it and I'm like, oh, that was blue fire. Like I had no fucking clue. In the manga, it's black and white. I don't fucking know. He never says it's blue fire. And then when I saw it, it made it so much more badass. I was very excited to see what it would look
Right,
like.
Jumble.
Mhm.
That was crazy. Like the combination of the extra dexterity and speed
Mm-hmm.
that he has just allows him to just turn it up a notch. That's so
Love it.
good.
Yeah, he did awesome.
Sanji got big buff. Black Flames
Black
would have been
Flames.
fucking
No,
sick.
that's
the next
end
step.
game. That's
End
end
game.
game, bro. Yeah.
He gets advanced armament hockey or something, and that's when
he
it turns
uses
black.
it on the flames, turns them black.
Amaterasu feet. Amaterasu
and
Jumbo.
the reason why it burns other flames is because it has a will. It has a will to burn.
Yeah. That'd be pretty
Damn.
cool, actually.
That makes sense.
Because he's got to have like maybe one more thing by the end of the show. Because we still got a ways to go.
I was gonna say this ain't even Endgame.
No.
It was so dirty. Like the animation was insane. The way he was zipping around, like he was going light speed. They were using fucking or Dragon Ball Z noises
Oh, yeah.
whenever Frieza and Goku are fighting.
Yeah, when they're just speed blitzing each other.
Yeah, that 5-minute fight.
Longest 5 minutes in anime.
So he was moving so incredibly fast.
You couldn't
Does
see
that
him.
bring up the question of like, is Sanji faster than most like anime characters?
I think he would be. Like, okay, why do you say no, Miss
Like-
Person behind the camera?
Like, this is even like a kind of a powerful individual,
Yeah.
and he can't see him.
Okay. My question is, do you think Sanji would be like faster than Guy?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, has Guy performed a feat like that? Like, has he just disappeared for a while? He essentially, like, if you disappear, you're faster than the speed of light because you can't
Rock Lee,
see.
remember when he dropped the weights?
He did disappear.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's just the level. It's like Dragon Ball Z logic. The lower your power level is, the less you can keep up with their speed.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh, that means that he really surpassed Queen in terms of just raw power. Then no wonder he was beating the fuck out of him with those kicks.
Dude, he was
Combo.
wombo combo. He's going for the combo. He's going for the juggle.
Combo. Oh, there's a dude on TikTok that does that. He like narrates anime fights and stuff and gets like super dramatic. I don't know his
love
name,
it.
but he's hilarious.
Dude, those blue flames were so good. It kind of reminded me of Blue Exorcist,
Yeah,
like
Rin's.
the animation of
Yes.
it with like the blows
Mhm.
and the way, dude, it all looks so good. The way it was like it's a strike, but then there's the blowback because of the fire, so it's like little explosions.
What about the big question of the room?
What is the big question of the room?
How is Queen hooking up with those little geishas?
Yo.
Well,
These are the
No,
questions.
he's got a normal form. He was in his like his hybrid form,
That's
right?
true.
He's got a normal form, but also no, you forget, he can shoot out like a snake, right?
Come on.
Where you going with?
You know exactly what I'm going
Bro,
with this.
you know where
Wrong
I was
with
going
you.
with it.
No, he even said,
Hail
remember,
first.
like if he was skinny, he'd be too attractive. So I mean,
Oh, dude, that's so true.
remember.
Mm.
I'm
Well,
just saying.
no, he's out the game. Dude, Sanji kicked him out of there like
Bro.
Kicked his ass out of that castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like Isagi would at fucking gold, bro. That was so good.
Yeah. I love seeing characters get fucking thrown through like multiple walls. Because it just gives you like a scope of how fucking hard they got kicked.
And like when they keep going, it's just
like it doesn't slow down. He just goes oof, 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 oof.
like okay, one of my favorite lines in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how about like, yeah, how about you, Vegeta? Throw you through a couple mountain or two just for old time's sake. Like, yeah, that's fun.
That's
to
kind of
watch.
like, yeah, when Vegeta got knocked back by Cell, dude, he launched his, he had to like force himself to stop. Remember? He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. Oh, you know that fucking hurt.
I mean, I could. So I mean, Sanji kicked the ever living shit out of his ass.
Yeah.
Dude, when he
And-
kept going, I was shocked. Like I honestly, I thought they were gonna make the choice of like having him like fall and like drag through the ground and like bounce back up and keep flying, right? But he kept going with that extreme velocity. I was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
I'm also really happy to know that Sanji's not becoming a piece of shit.
Yeah,
It
right.
wasn't
Yeah, he
him.
didn't hit a woman.
Nah, I loved when they added that into like the fight because it made it so much more interesting in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
For a good while, he was thinking like, "Holy shit, did I did I do the one thing I swore I'd never do? Am I a completely different person now because of these powers? Like he started like doubting himself, and that fear that he was turning into like the monsters that he has as a family really affected him in the fight, and you could tell that's why it took so long probably, and why he struggled so much against Queen. But the second that he figured out what actually happened and that it was Queen, just like solidified him being like, no, I know who I am. I'm a human being. I'm never gonna be one of those monsters, and you will not take that away from me.
I'm a chef, and I am Blackfoot Sanji of the Straw Hats.
Yeah.
Like, damn fucking straight, buddy.
Yeah. And there was no hesitation. That's my favorite part about that whole sequence, was that he never once like thought for a second like, oh, maybe he's right. No, just kidding. No. It was straight from the get-go. He's like, no, you're wrong. There's nothing you can say to convince me. I know who I am. Like, I am a Straw Hat, and like I will never succumb to my I'll never break my convictions or something.
Again.
Mm-hmm.
I like how mad he got. Like you could see it. He just instantly reacted the moment he saw something was going on and figured out he was the one who hit her.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Straight into it.
Yeah.
Oh god, it was such a good fucking fight.
Oh, because like when he doubted himself, that kind of gave him that reason. Whenever he talked to Zoro, remember, and he was like, hey, like if I'm not who I am, cut me down. Like,
yeah,
I don't want to be that. I love when they like interact. I know that they bicker all the time. I know that there's always like Zoro and Sanji fanboys that just argue for eternity, but
no one
they
has
respect
seen
each other.
No one has seen after this fight where Zoro's like, oh, you beat him? So you're that strong? You're definitely not Sanji. I gotta kill you.
That's fucked.
Like,
this ain't
never be
no.
this strong.
He ain't that nope, no. Oh man, I am excited now because all we have left is basically Zoro.
Yay.
And well, unfortunately, like I said, there is a break. So if you're watching the anime, there's a filler next week. It's gonna recap all of the Zoro versus King up till now, which I am actually gonna watch because I missed out on a lot of them. I missed a few episodes because I didn't feel like watching them. But I want to watch the entire fight, like, you know, from beginning till now. I love when they do that mashup. And then the week after is when we get basically like this episode, but with Zoro and King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
we never talked about it, but his powers. Queen had special powers.
Yeah.
He had
Oh,
all of
yeah,
his
I did
powers.
forget about
you.
that.
I was gonna bring that up. Thank
That
you.
was so dope.
Like,
It was low key, kind of poetic.
the only one he didn't have was what's her name?
The point.
Oh, Reiju. Yeah, I forgot about her. I wonder why. I think it's because
mean-
she was the first one, or
Could be.
she was
He
a woman.
dude. What the fuck? Why do you make my life so hard sometimes?
I was putting my
Yeah,
my thoughts.
Yeah.
into, like what Queen's thinking.
It's just the fucking phrasing of it. Like, god damn. Whatever. Y'all know what we're about.
You said it.
Y'all know what we're about.
But you said it also with no hesitation. Like, no wonder why. Because she's a woman.
Sorry.
Like, wait, let me explain myself. Hold on.
Let me save this, okay? Maybe it's because, you know, he's also Queen the Plague. You know, he doesn't need, like, poisons and venom and shit like that. He makes plague.
Oh, that's true. That is something he already does.
But
That could have been his twist on it. That's how his way of proving he was a better scientist is instead of creating, like, a being who has, you know, poisons and venoms, he's like, nah, man, I got straight up plagues, man.
Yeah. That's actually a good point.
I make ice onis. Fuck everybody.
Oh yeah, the ice oni whole
that was
thing
some
is-
bullshit too. Chopper cured that. Like all these scientists are shitty scientists, bro.
Yeah, for real. Chopper's a fucking goat.
Yeah, he's like, oh, there's a plague. Oh, there's this disease. Oh, I mean,
Oh, these
dude,
kids
even
have a rare disease?
what is it? Shirokuni, the land of the dead. That Smiley turned into that gas. It didn't even kill anybody. It just encased them in essentially calcium.
For a little bit.
And then they just broke out of that.
And then he cured the kids, didn't he?
Yeah, he was working on curing the. I think he was working
Law
on
and
a punk hazard
Chopper.
expert.
Yeah, Law
Yes.
and Chopper.
Law and Chopper did. Yeah, he cut the bad pieces.
That's right, because that's when they were like, so I love
She's
one of my
a punk
favorite
hazard
things
encyclopedia.
one of my favorite things of that arc is how Law travels through the tunnels.
Oh, and he just like teleports to the end of
He'll
it.
like open up a room through a tunnel,
Mhm.
and then just wherever it pops out, like he'll just shambles himself out.
Yeah, that's smart as fuck. I would only travel like that.
Dude, that was
Seriously.
probably how he trained his crew. Let me try fucking around like this.
If I could change the shape and of like where it's moving instead of just being a dome, like
Change like the shape of it, yeah, and then start affecting it on other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This brings me to a question that I wanted to ask now. Now, like after seeing what Law can do with his awakening and everything, seeing how he kept up with like Kaido and Big Mom, if he had a rematch with Doflamingo, how do you think it would go now?
There's no hesitation. Law would kill him.
I don't know. I haven't seen him be able to like throw out those conqueror hockey blows yet, and Doflamingo definitely was. That's why we were seeing those clashes in the sky, right? Even Luffy, he was probably subconsciously using some, but like when he hit that blow, he's like, "Oh, you're a Supreme King user too."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, I feel like Doflamingo would have the edge over him.
Law doesn't have Supreme King hockey.
Yeah, but whenever we were seeing Doflamingo fight, it's not like Doflamingo was doing the same thing like Kaido was doing. He wasn't using the Supreme King, like the Conqueror's coding. He just has Conqueror's hockey, right?
Well, I mean, he could have been to a degree.
I don't think he was. I think he just had regular hockey on his. I think he would have like really knocked out Luffy if that's the case.
Okay, actually, I can get this. Okay, he needed the Kroom just to be able to penetrate Big Mom and to be able to get his techniques to affect her the way that they would. Like, he can't use like Gamma Knife because he can use Gamma Knife, that's about it, but he can't get like the electric shock one,
the Shock Willy.
Yeah, because as we've seen, like, it's very, unless you're dumb shit OP, you can't pierce Big Mom,
right?
Okay,
so he uses that to pierce her, but like not lethally, just essentially warping like the structure of it or something.
Okay,
like when he cuts people in his room.
Yeah,
right. He's just sticking it in there.
And so like that move is 100% very, just seems very situational and useful only against Yonkos because their skin is so fucking durable.
They have tougher bodies than Doflamingo.
Exactly.
I don't see him using Kroom in like a very useful way, I guess you could say, against Doflamingo.
The other issue is, and I'm sorry,
well, they haven't finished the fight yet, I guess, so it's also not fair to. I might have to ask this question again in a few weeks, probably.
Okay. And then, here's the other thing. Law doesn't really have much speed feats, really.
I think he's gotten faster.
I mean, he's gotten faster, but like Mingo with like his awakening and like the holy spears or whatever, like that shit's fucking Okay, here's my question then. You think Law with his awakening can take on Gear 4th Luffy?
I think he could do some damage, actually, yeah.
I feel like
he can touch him.
I feel like he'd kind of treat it like a swordsman would. It's like, that's your range. If Luffy comes in it, he's gonna cut.
Rhino Schneider.
Like, Luffy wipes the floor with Law, but not immediately. Like, I think Law knows Luffy and has been around him enough and seen what he can do that he probably would have prepped to be able to fight. He's seen Gear 4th.
He probably would know not to fight him.
Do. He would know not to fight him if necessary,
You know what Law hasn't seen?
What, Snake Man? Oh, that's true. He was downstairs, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Fourth Bounce Man can do the jet, not the jet culverin, but the regular culverin, right? And it's the same concept. It's just faster.
But like that's so fast it surpasses Future Sight.
Hey, Law expert, does Law have observation hockey?
Yeah,
just not Future Sight.
But not Future Sight.
I don't think it's that refined yet. Remember,
he's
that
normal.
Okay, so then I would think that he would put up a interesting fight with Bounce Man, but then if Snake Man gets pulled out, then that's done. What say you, expert?
She knows.
We're curious. You know us. We love to power scale, apparently.
Yeah, apparently people don't like it either.
I don't think. I hate when people complain about that shit, bro. Like, just have fun. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys
who
saw that one
cares?
video I made.
I did, and I loved that video. Yeah.
Somebody was complaining like, "Why do you power scale? It's so childish," and like yada yada. Like,
Because
first
it's fun.
like, thank you. Fucking literally what I
It's
said.
literally just fun. Nobody cares.
I was like, you do this thing when we're young and like kids, where you have fun, and that's it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Like, did you never get like action figures or something as a kid and like just have them fucking
Bro,
duke it out or something?
you're telling me you never like had a conversation with a cousin when you were kids, like, oh, bro, no, Spider-Man could totally knock out the Hulk.
See,
Hey, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Now, for those of you who are going to turn around and be like, wow, these guys are really childish. They need to grow up. For that, I just have to say I'm sorry, because I have no idea what it's like knowing that the child inside of you died.
Oh man, may you rest in pieces.
Boom.
Mic drop. And I think that's a great way to end the Anime Alchemist podcast today.
Oh wow, it's been an hour.
Yeah, thank you guys for listening.
Nice.
Well, it'll be not quite. It'll be probably around like 45
Oh yeah, we're going to cut out
minutes.
some of that AI shit.
We are.
Should we?
I don't know. Ask me tomorrow.
I mean, the AI stuff that was related to anime.
I can
we
keep the
could
anime
keep
related
that,
stuff.
but
at the
like
very
when we started rambling a bit, that'll probably.
Yeah.
we always ramble about AI too.
It's
easy
crazy.
yeah.
It's because we're
What were we
AI.
talking about when you went on that rant?
Don't look at me like that. You can't prove I'm wrong.
Oh boy.
No. Near the end.
The One Piece one?
Yeah.
I'm just talking about One Piece. We were talking about the episode.
We started talking about Law and Luffy.
Oh yeah, we were talking about like if Law, like with his awakening, could be Doflamingo now.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to come back to that later because I feel like yes, Law's hitting heavier. Like
Mhm.
he's packing more power, right?
Yeah.
But I still feel like he went into that knowing he couldn't beat Doflamingo.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want to fight him.
Now
originally.
he's fighting Big Mom like I have to be able to overcome her. Probably thinking Luffy already did.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. I really want to see personally a rematch between Law and Doflamingo. I think it'd be really satisfying to watch
Mhm.
because he didn't beat Doflamingo the first time. Yeah, he needed Luffy. He would have died. Right?
I don't see what's
He
wrong
lost
with
it
power.
hard.
You're
scaling
so
the same
frustrated because
universe.
we're right.
Say what?
I don't see what's wrong with power scaling the same universe.
Yeah.
Like people complain about cross universe power scaling. Okay, I get it. Whatever. It's still interesting. It's still fun. But like this is One Piece characters we're talking about.
they could really.
They've already fought. He got his arm cut off and got shot by him. Like Doflamingo shit on Law. It's he deserves some justice.
I think his stamina's a lot better now too.
That's true. I can give him that.
Yeah.
Like he can do the room probably more often. I mean, yeah, he definitely can. He literally has been fighting Big Mom and Kaido using his room abilities that entire time.
Yeah.
Did not get a long break before he had to immediately start fighting Big Mom again. At least Zoro got like a wonder drug.
That's true.
You know what I mean? He didn't. He has to kind of keep going, bro. And he's taken not as much damage as Zoro, but a lot of damage.
I'm just saying.
Wait, that brings up a good point.
Is Law stronger than Zoro?
No, Zoro's cheating.
Oh,
He's using steroids.
okay.
He's
okay.
doping. No, he's wow. That's crazy.
Listen.
No, he's cheating.
He's
Those are
cheating.
performance enhancing drugs.
Disqualification.
Okay. Quick question. You pussies ever heard of something called self-sacrifice? He's doing what he has to do to get the shit done.
No, that's what Chopper did.
Really? Okay.
He took a drug that
you know what?
has a benefit, but it has a downside.
Then get rid of fucking Luffy too. Get his ass out of here. All of Marine Forward.
Oh,
Those were hormones.
dude.
That's natural.
There's
What do you
still
think
drugs.
steroids
No,
are? Steroids
no.
are synthetic
yeah, no,
hormones.
he's got a point.
No.
He's got a point.
It was adrenaline.
It was
It's
hormone
the same
chunks.
shit.
Yeah, it's
He's
still
doping.
he's doping, bro. How all of second gear is essentially him doping himself.
That is completely That's
No. See, that's built into him being rubber. Shut up.
Internal, like a limitless supply of doping, bro. He's still,
Yeah,
he's still
hell
cheating.
yeah.
still cheating.
No, but Zoro he needed a needle, dog.
He didn't ask for it though.
Yes, he did.
Did he? I don't know. I'm just throwing shit out there to piss you off at this point.
Okay, and you also said Chopper.
I said that, and you went silent though, because
think about it. Yeah,
you're like,
think about
damn, it is a needle.
Yeah. Okay, Chopper literally takes drugs.
So,
What do you mean so? That's the whole argument.
bro, if my stomach's a little, you know, I'm gonna take an antacid. I'm gonna take a Tums.
He's not taking a Tums, bro. He turns into a monster.
He gotta turn into a monster. He's gonna eat a whole, you know. We're good.
He
We're
took
good.
a
Rubber ball.
shot, bro. Like you have to get.
Look, bro.
You gotta get
you
a
got a
tetanus
headache.
shot.
You got a headache. You take some Excedrin. Zoro's crippled, and they gave him a steroid drug.
No.
Nobody wanted to get COVID. They got fucking injections.
Yeah,
He didn't want to fucking die crippled. What?
but that's a.
Also, are you gonna just look
It's
over the
gonna
fact
make it
that
worse.
Everybody would have died on the roof had he not fucking taken that shit for them.
Nobody said that. I'm not taking that away from him. I'm just saying that
He
he's
had
using
to.
performance-enhancing
It's called
drugs because Zoro
necessity.
always gets taken out early on.
Sanji was wearing a fucking performance-enhancing suit.
That he destroyed.
That he destroyed because he decided.
He already did it though,
But it's not doping.
Yeah,
isn't it?
It's a
It
tool.
literally turned him into a cyborg.
he
It's
put
a
it
tool.
on. He
It's
put it
literally
on.
a tool. It's the same as
He
fucking
put it
Zoro
on.
using his swords.
It was not injected into his body. He put it on.
literally
That's like
changed-
Luffy wearing a hat.
He was already built like that. It's like Luffy wearing a hat. That's no, Gary. The hat does not give him superpowers.
Okay, you're right.
Oh,
Yeah,
is
it's
the
like Luffy
sandals.
wearing his sandals.
Oh, that's true. Those fucking sandals are the most
Oh,
dangerous weapon in
it's
One
like
Piece.
Luffy wearing the afro. There we go.
Oh,
shit.
Afro
Okay,
Luffy.
That's different. Okay.
Yeah, Afro
fine.
Luffy is different than injected drugs.
He's
I forgot what side I'm on, honestly. I don't remember. I keep bouncing back and forth between.
It's because we're convincing him back and forth. He's like, damn, I'm conflicted.
But we're still just gonna glaze over the fact that like Marine Ford though still.
Yeah, we
Look,
are.
bro, Ace was gonna die.
So would have
So
everybody.
would have everyone else.
How?
Whose side am I on? What the fuck?
Chopper would have died. The nurse would have died. King was literally coming.
Gross.
Zoro also came in just so that Marco can finally stop fighting.
Oh, where's Marco? I haven't seen him
He's
in a
chilling.
minute.
Remember, he's done.
Yeah, he's laying
He
there.
done.
resting.
He done.
He's tired. Yeah, tuckered out.
Dang, does that mean Zoro and Sanji are both stronger than Marco?
Oh,
Yes.
he's all tuckered out.
No, he was taking them both on.
So was Sanji.
Okay, Sanji probably stronger than Marco.
Could Zoro handle both of them at the same time?
Yeah.
Without the drugs.
So my question
Just
is,
saying.
is Zoro actually this strong? Or is this some Kaioken shit with the drug?
Is Kaioken cheating?
Yes.
No, it's a technique.
Technique.
No, anyone could have learned that. Fucking Krillin could have learned it if he wanted to.
Okay.
They all should have
wait,
learned that
wait,
when they
wait,
fucking
wait.
went to King
They
Kai's.
really should have.
They were all there.
Man, an
they wasted
android
their
with
fucking
Kaioken would be crazy.
We've talked about
Infinite
that.
energy.
I'm fucking saying, bro. That video did terrible when I posted it, but I still think it's like genius. I'm not coming back to it though.
What?
I'm trying to remember what we were talking about just before that.
Dude, I mean, you're still fucking trying to convince me that Zoro's a fucking cheater.
I mean, he is.
I mean, as long as you will admit that Luffy is too.
No.
No.
I don't
never
see.
gonna
I don't
know that.
see
What?
the similarities.
How?
He took four or five needles from a hand.
Those aren't needles. Those were nails.
Tomato,
that injected him with drugs.
From a
and not he didn't do it just once. He
Man,
did it.
woman,
He had to have it
person.
done
Like
numerous
3
times.
yeah.
look, bro. He's doing what has to be done.
So is
Exactly.
Zoro.
No, but listen. The difference is Luffy didn't have a crew with him. He had to do it all on his own.
Hold on. Also, just gonna put this out there. That shot he took is actually all natural. Comes from the Minx village.
The Zoro one?
Yes. Not fucking hormones like actual testosterone like Luffy.
It was adrenaline.
All of it.
Yeah, he said
How
it's
does-
adrenaline.
How does it? I want to know how that works.
Yeah, no, well, it's Luffy's made of rubber, so his heart can't explode.
Luffy's even has a bigger drawback.
Yeah, 5 years.
I wonder what his lifespan is now.
Dude, I
after
can't wait to
everything.
see how hurt Zoro is. And not because I want to see him hurt, but I want to see the level of like
Oh god.
pain that he's gonna be in because he took that drug. Like they're like, oh yeah, the drug bag's gonna be severe.
Twice the amount, and he was already fucked. To begin
I'm
with.
excited
Oh,
for these
he
next
got
few
fucked
episodes.
up a little bit too.
Why are you saying
Huh?
that?
Because I love One Piece. What do you mean?
Okay.
Fuck you. There's a break.
No,
We're getting
well,
filler.
Yeah. No, it's not next week. The week after.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm excited. A lot of people have been hyping this shit up. Listen, calm down, okay? I'll wrap it up. I tried wrapping it up earlier. They didn't fucking let me. Don't you?
We just added a little bit more conversation in there that could be cut in at some point. It's fine.
Wait, why does it only say an hour and 1 minute now, though?
Because that's how long
It wasn't that
we were
long
recording.
of a
It was at
conversation,
52
yeah.
seconds,
It was,
bro.
like, it was like an 8-minute
52
conversation.
minutes.
Oh, really? Wait, but like, wasn't it? We
No, it was at
already
52
an hour?
minutes.
Oh, it
We're
was?
at like
Yeah,
52
that's why.
minutes,
That's why
yeah.
I was like,
Gotcha,
it's
gotcha,
gonna
gotcha,
be a little
gotcha.
short.
Now I think we're good. So
Yeah, we're definitely good now.
And
so we
I'll
can
cut
wrap.
into it, and it's fine. This
Okay,
isn't
no
gonna
worries.
make it.
And then I appreciate you guys for watching. Make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and check out all the other content. Alchemist out.
Alchemist
Alchemist
out.
out.